What if the universe you see every day wasn't really physical? What if everything you experience, matter, space, time, even your own thoughts were just expressions of something deeper? Something invisible? Something mental? For thousands of years, this is exactly what philosophers, mystics, and scholars have suggested. One ancient principle captures this idea in a single, simple sentence. A sentence so unsettling that it challenges our entire understanding of reality. This is the first law of the Kybalion, the law of mentalism. The Kybalion is a philosophical book that first appeared in 1908, written by three anonymous authors who called themselves the Three Initiates. But its ideas are far older. They're rooted in Hermetic philosophy, a tradition linked to the legendary figure Hermes. Trismegistus, a blend of the Greek god Hermes and the Egyptian god Thoth. Hermeticism wasn't some obscure cult. It deeply influenced ancient Greek thinkers, early Christian Gnostics, Islamic scholars, and even the great minds of the Renaissance. The Kybalion presents 7 universal principles, fundamental laws that are said to govern reality, consciousness, and existence itself. And the very first of these, the most foundational of all, is the principle of mentalism. Because if this one principle is true, then everything else we think we know about the universe changes. The principle is stated clearly: the all is mind. The universe is mental. Now, this doesn't mean the universe exists inside your head. It's much bigger than that. It suggests that all of reality, everything that is, was, or ever will be, originates from a single, universal, infinite consciousness. This consciousness is called the all. According to this principle, the universe isn't fundamentally made of physical stuff. Matter isn't the source of reality. It's a result of it. Consciousness comes first, not second. In other words, mind creates matter, not the other way around. So, what exactly is the all? In Hermetic philosophy, the all isn't a personal God with human emotions. It's described as infinite, eternal, and ultimately unknowable in its entirety. Our human language and logic just can't fully grasp it. Any attempt to define the all is, by its very nature, incomplete. But one thing is made crystal clear: nothing exists outside of the all. Everything we see and don't see energy. Matter, space, time, even our own thoughts exists within this infinite mental field. The universe, then, is a grand mental creation held in existence by a universal consciousness. If the universe is truly mental, what does that really mean for us? According to Hermetic teachings, the physical laws we observe in science are just expressions of deeper mental laws. Natural forces, from gravity to electromagnetism, operate through consciousness. Matter itself is just condensed energy, shaped and formed by mental principles. This idea might sound strange and abstract, but echoes of it are found throughout history and even in modern science. The Greek philosopher Plato described our physical world as a mere shadow of a higher, more perfect reality of ideas. Eastern philosophies like Advaita, Vedanta, and Buddhism have long taught that mind is fundamental to existence. And today, quantum physics is raising serious questions about whether matter is truly solid at all. At the subatomic level, particles behave more like waves of probability than tiny, solid balls. They seem to exist in a state of potential until they are observed. Does that sound familiar? The principle of mentalism doesn't ask you to deny the existence of the physical world. Your chair is real. The ground beneath your feet is real. But it reframes our understanding of that reality. The physical universe is real, but it's not the ultimate reality. It is an effect, not the cause. It's a creation, not the creator. Within this framework, your mind is not just a product of your brain. Instead, the brain is seen as a kind of receiver, an instrument that tunes into and interprets consciousness. Think of it like a radio. A radio doesn't create the music it plays. It just picks up invisible signals from the air and translates them into sound. In the same way, the human brain might be tuning into a vast universal field of consciousness. This explains why Hermetic philosophy places so much importance on our inner world. It teaches that thought is creative. Our beliefs shape our experiences. Our mental states color our perception and guide our behavior. But this doesn't mean you can just wish for $1 million and have it appear out of thin air. The Kybalion warns against these simplistic interpretations. Mental influence operates through universal laws, not just through wishful thinking. A common misunderstanding is that the principle of mentalism promotes fantasy or encourages people to deny the challenges of real life. It absolutely does not. Hermetic philosophy is deeply rational. It's about discipline, understanding cause and effect, and taking responsibility. Knowing that reality is mental doesn't remove your responsibility. It actually increases it. Your thoughts shape your actions. Your actions create your outcomes. And all of this happens according to universal law. Mentalism teaches awareness of your inner world, not escapism from the outer one. It's about mastering your mind, not ignoring reality. So, if reality is mental at its very foundation, what does that imply about our place in the cosmos? It means that consciousness is not some random accident of evolution. It means that human awareness has a deep intrinsic value. And it means that by studying our own minds, we are, in a way, studying the very nature of the universe itself. This principle encourages us to practice self-observation, mental discipline, and a sense of philosophical humility. It is a powerful reminder that what we perceive with our five senses may not be all that exists, and that reality is far more subtle and mysterious than it appears on the surface. If the universe is truly mental, then where does our individual consciousness come from? Is the human mind a small fragment of a greater universal intelligence? Or is it just a temporary ripple in an infinite ocean of mind? And if reality is shaped by mind, what role do your own thoughts, beliefs, and intentions play in the world you experience every single day? These are the profound questions the Kybalion doesn't answer for you directly. Instead, it offers a key, a principle that invites you to reflect and to look within. Because perhaps understanding the universe doesn't begin by looking out at the stars, but by looking into the mind that is observing them. Thanks for watching. If this sparked your curiosity, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell to join us as we explore the other 6 principles of the Kybalion.